Right. So you're back at the cables getting powered up again, having fought these two chaps. I think
Mm.
you're with Michael. It was his father slash creator, Fufu Banye, who had locked you in to your death.
Mm.
So the last game ended with you saying that you were going to try and get off this planet to go to Rigel 7.
I thought we'd sort of struck Rigel 7 off the to-do list.
Well, I suppose that was being debated.
Was there really any need to go and die anymore? Did we? I mean, the clue. There's been a few clues about not going. Something about the the thing that eats all of space.
The darkness that takes the stars.
That's the one. That's the one. Yeah. The darkness that takes the stars.
Do we not want to be heroes and stop the darkness that takes the stars? I reckon if we don't...
Well, going and dying from it doesn't stop it.
Well, no, but it might just mean that eventually it'll take all the stars. If
what we're going to do, go and shoot it.
Yeah. I'm with G5. We should at least, we've got ourselves... Weren't we going to steal Banye's flying saucer?
I suppose we've got the pilots, haven't we? We've got motivated people.
What have we?
I mean, just to sort of, that was the how the last episode ended, was that you had just debated whether or not to rescue the pilots to take you to Rigel 7.
Are they in trouble?
They're in prison, and you had just decided that was going to be the plan. That you were going to rescue them. You don't have to, obviously, the conversation, but just to sort of...
No, we have to sell the non grata anymore, aren't we?
And also, just bear in mind what your milestones are that you're trying to achieve. Because two of your vigilantes...
we're vigilantes.
And it is quite specific, that one, if you've got it there, or if you... And you're... currently a watcher, aren't you, G5?
So I am currently a watcher. I watch.
What page should I be looking at?
We're looking, starting at, for the vigilante, I think it's 207. Oh no, hang on, I'm completely wrong page. Sorry. Yeah, ignore
that. Something about human shields, man.
Yeah.
Going to use him as a human shield.
182. Oh no, sorry, 183 vigilante. Your milestones are to kill or drive off a criminal element threatening your throng or community. Strike out against something you believe in because justice demands it. And there's a watcher. You are... To observe a social situation that would have gone better had you interceded, or to shadow a person for a significant period of time without being noticed.
Bit creepy. So,
but I think you've already achieved them, man. Remember, we watched Nick Howe get ripped off, and nobody did anything.
Yeah.
It was quite amusing. What's this? Strike out against something you believe in because justice demands it. So, I mean, I'm a staunch believer in the police. I believe the police are good, but in this case, they need to. Justice demands.
Well, justice demands that because they didn't commit the crime that they've been locked up for, I'd say, especially given that we committed said crime. So, apart from decommissioning ourselves, I would argue that we should go and get them out.
Yeah, it's just to kill or drive off a criminal element threatening our community. I mean, we're not really The police aren't a criminal element.
But look, from a certain point of view, we are, because we're gonna get our friends and we're gonna drive ourselves off planet to Rigel 7. It's all about perspective.
Yeah, no, we are the criminal element, and we'll be driven off, by ourselves, by some pilots we've kidnapped. Okay.
And we might find, that these police aren't quite right. They might be doing other unjust things.
Well.
There seems to be an assumption there that you're going to be murdering a few of them on the way out.
Well, no, just retiring some, man. Retiring. It's a more genteel approach.
Fair enough.
Right, what's the breaking point? What's good or bad about
that? What's your breaking point as a vigilante? Let's have a look.
And let your target go because you cannot bring yourself to hurt them.
This game's a bad influence on players, man. What's this? Well, yeah, if you let someone go, if you show any mercy to these police defending themselves, you'll suffer a breaking point.
Right, well,
but is that a good or a bad thing? Suffering a breaking point.
It's a bad thing. It's sort of, you'll start going into a torment.
Oh.
And, yeah.
Will I get beats, though?
I think you become a robot, man.
Yeah, you start acting more like a robot, and the more your torment shows. So
we'll probably have to decommission you without mercy.
You do have to sort of kind of slap them around to get them out of torment. I can't remember exactly. Let's see, just so you know exactly what you're risking. How do you end the torment?
Aggravated damage.
The cure all.
Yeah.
It's all we can do, man. We're creatures of limited tools.
Let's have a look. Torment 170. Escaping torment. Breaking free of the bonds of torment is troublesome, but not even close to impossible. Any act that causes the humors to resume their normal balance can free the Promethean. The easiest way is to witness someone act in accordance with the Promethean's ellipsis, or to resist the draw to self-destruction and fulfill her ellipsis herself, showing the kindness or cruelty that she feels most human. Another more destructive option is to let loose the pyros churning deep inside. Although this inevitably results in a wasteland and thus not a favourable option. Changing one's refinement, except when changing to Stanum, or retreating from all contact with humanity or other Prometheans for a month, also balances the tormented credit. Right, so yeah, you do the easy way by seeing someone doing something in your ellipsis and, the nice way, or you can just abandon the role you're on and change.
But that causes a wasteland.
That causes a wasteland, yeah.
Right. That's...
Hey, at least my powers would be useful.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's...
Yeah, let's just wasteland us too.
No, it does make sense, man. When you put it like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be. That's if you let somebody go. If you can't bring yourself to punish someone, what's your breaking point? G5. Let's have a look at that.
Can't see somebody.
Yeah.
Reveal your presence to someone you are following.
All right.
Yeah.
So you want to go and free your friends from the police station?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, I'm saying I'm.
We want to watch it happen.
hmm.
I suppose that they are probably better at flying the plane than us. We might need them. Certainly, Nick House. Is it Nick House? I forget his name.
Nick Howe.
Nick Howe.
Nick House.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nico
well, that's
Harambe or something like that.
I like it. The other chap, I'm not so sure about.
The pilot.
The pilot,
Well,
yeah,
the co-pilot, really.
Well, we've got to rescue the pilot. He's got Stockholm syndrome. We worked hard to put that in.
Yeah, no, he's come over to us now.
Yeah.
It would be wrong.
So, as I recall, was our plan to approach the police station through the sewers or service ducts again? We seem to have figured out that we can move around the city better through some sort of ferret tunnel system, didn't we?
Oh, you have been using a lot of ferret tunnels, so yeah, that would be an option. Try and get around underneath.
We'll have to pay another visit to the library, see if they can convince us to. Oh, mind you, did they just blank us last time when we tried to speak to them?
No, they spoke to us if we were wearing our
that's
and biking gear.
No, I just tried to speak to them, as me, and they weren't impressed.
Is the library the hub for the service
Yeah,
systems?
It's not, but well, yeah, it's on the, it's got its own tunnels. It's not the hub, but it's
No, sorry, I'm just thinking go to the library and that'll help us find out where the service dogs are. That's all. I'm assuming they'll have some plans.
That seems like a smart idea. Let's do the crazy leg dance down to the. I'm going to get the biker gear and the helmet on. I think the tuxedo's probably making us stand out a bit at this point.
I forgot what we're wearing tuxedos.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Well, you're in the service tunnels of this complex, the Life X complex, in between buildings 3 and 4. If I've still got that picture actually of where. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. That's you're here currently. So what are you doing? Are you trying to exit through building 3 or 4, or going around to the main building here?
I can only see.
Yeah, no, I can only see.
I've only moved the thing, haven't I? Sorry. Hang on a second.
Yeah, we're just looking at a guy with an extraordinary shaped head.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it, right? Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. So yeah, you're currently here. Which building do you want to exit through?
Right, I forgot we were there. Well, 4 is the least sort of populated, isn't it? I think.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just stick with 4.
Yeah.
Right, you go back to 4 as you sort of, there's a few people in there now, but we'll see you sneak appropriately and avoid being seen. You notice that outside, when you look out a window, you can see that Mr. Banya is speaking. He's got a bit of a security team that he's given a debrief to. There's maybe 20 security guards that he's talking to. But they've not been deployed yet, so now's your chance to sneak out. So,
yeah, he's our enemy, isn't he? What's happened to his?
Right, we need to get out of here and get to the police station, don't we?
Yeah. Where's our friend? What's his name? The other Promethean.
Michael.
Yeah, where's he?
Hey. He's just come along quietly, oblivious. He doesn't feel like he's had anything to contribute to the conversation, so he stayed quiet. But he's been by his side.
Good.
And he's not
He
going.
needs to keep that going up, man. He really needs to keep that up, man, because when he talks, it's proper on top.
No, but he does have. But he's got. He can shapeshift, can't he? He can.
Oh
turn-
yes, I
he's
can
got-
change it to anyone I touch.
Oh.
Incredibly useful.
I can feel us going on a great adventure, friends.
Oh God,
Excellent.
it makes me creep out.
I like this
Oh,
guy,
but
man.
I can actually feel the disquiet.
Right, well, you get across town. Well, you get into town and you can see the police station building there.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Detailed rendering of the town.
I've got to be honest, I'm beginning to sort of throw in with either G5's poisoned my mind or something about some of these buildings. Right.
Yeah, no, these buildings are suspect, man.
Well, to be fair, I am trying to copy the ones from here.
Oh yeah, right, okay.
You can see some resemblance.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
No, the police station one was better, man. It's
Yeah,
Trying to. No, it's scrolling through the.
Oh dear God,
You've got to leap
Thanks.
one at a time.
things I've not seen.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got the police building there. Lots of people, police coming in and out. Looks a bit like you remember in Demolition Man, that sort of clean
world, man.
wholesome police. Just going in, arresting these, maybe someone's done a bit of graffiti or a bit of space skateboarding in the park. They're all set out to one another. Yeah, no one's really paying attention to you guys. Well, sorry, were you going straight to police station? There was talk of the library, which that was.
There was talking of going to the library.
I thought we'd already been to the library. I thought we'd been to the library and read
we went to the
things.
library to find out information about the
About Rigel 7.
Yeah, about Rigel 7. But yeah, we didn't find out information about the ducts that lead to the police station.
No.
Which is potentially.
We could swing by the police station and then
you know what? I don't even think we need the ducts, man. We just zip in. Delivery bots. With delivery bots, we've got a message for Captain Hawkins.
But aren't we going to sneak out through the delivery ducts? Because we're not going to zip in with a delivery message and then liberate 2 criminals and leave.
The message is to let the criminals go.
Oh, right.
And then Captain Hawkins sends us to go and do it.
That seems fairly straightforward.
In the meantime, I hack into a computer and send that message from Captain Hawkins. I mean, it might be an idea to find out if there is a Captain Hawkins.
I was just about to say, do we know that Captain Hawkins exists? Or is that...
As soon as I find out who he is, under what alias he's hiding under, or whether he's bold enough to go by his true name, Captain Hawkins is going to release.
Don't they do everything with a lot of paperwork, though, here, is it?
Oh, no, shit, man. They don't have proper computers, do they? I've got computer hacking, but I'm more advanced than these people.
You could probably hack your way into a door or something with computer hacking, could you?
Yeah. I reckon you can type boobies on a calculator.
You can definitely do that.
Should we like invent the OneDrive or something and just become millionaires and just sack off our adventures? It's
an option. You could do.
It's not going to save us from the universe eating threat, though, is
No,
it?
that's the problem. We'll become millionaires and then the universe will end. abruptly.
Yay.
I suppose it's one way of ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
We-
reckon it's the library, man. The old.
Is that what we're
quick-
doing? We're going to try
Yeah,
and
in through the chutes, out through the chutes. They call
Do you
that
think?
Plan A.
I don't know about that, man. I reckon we just bowl in.
I
Beady.
am kind of wondering whether they will actually keep records of sort of secret ducts leading into police stations. Is that the sort of thing that's publicly available? I don't know.
Yeah, I would question. But
There's a duct entry at the library.
level of transparency.
Yeah, it would be an impressive level of transparency. I would respect.
It would be. You'd know that democracy's really alive and well.
Well, to be fair, you got a sort of native of the planet with you, if you want to.
Oh yeah.
Michael, he says that there's the public library, which wouldn't have such things in, but there's the not so public library, because, like you say, everyone's using punch cards and shit. So the police records, and well, not the police records, but the city hall's records are kept here. So, like I say, members of the public can't legally go in and check out books, but they have to be kept somewhere. So there will be, the schematics of the service tunnels.
Right. Okay. So
but you might have to break into that wing of the.
Okay, so you're saying if we break into the library, we can find some.
If you break into the sort of council records section of the library, you could, find the relevant punch cards.
Punch cards, man. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I'm thinking that might be easier. That might be easier than finding breaking into a library is probably easier than breaking into a police station without knowing how to break into a police station, if you know what I mean.
I'm with you, G5.
Right. Yeah, so you make your way across the market end of town to the library. You're going in your disguises, as looking like humans in biker gear.
Yeah, they don't seem to respect us if we don't. Well, that's assuming we're going in. I mean, I don't know. How are we going to... Well, I don't know. Has anyone got any ideas about how we're actually going to...
Well, why don't we take our disguises with us to the library, go in as robots where no one gives a monkey's who we are, and then we'll take our disguises with us. So as robots, we'll pass through the library almost invisibly, won't we? Get the details, and then decide whether we're wearing our disguises from there.
I'll tell you what we could do. I could. What about if I go into the library with my sneaky watching skills? With my what have I got? I've got sneaky watching skills. I've got shadowing specialization. In fact, so
are you going to shadow the librarian?
I'm going to shadow the librarian. Yeah, I'm going to follow them around and see what they do, where they go, and figure out.
Isn't that just going to be a robot, though?
Possibly, but it's not going to be a robot. The robot's not connected to the mainframe, so it's still going to be wandering about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. Well, yeah, you go and watch it, man. I suppose we could try and bring some justice to the world.
There might be more than one librarian as well. You know, assistants and things.
This is a big building, so there's a team of librarians working.
Yeah. I mean, alternatively, we could just go in there and ask where the records department is. We could try that first.
Well, tell you what, why don't one of us go in disguise and ask where the records are? Then
Yeah.
the two robots head there. The one in disguise goes to the toilet, robots out, and then follows. And then we're just three robots in the records department.
What are three robots doing in the records department?
Robot stuff, man. I'll just hold the box.
Well, it's a plan. As you go to what are you telling Michael to do?
Oh, I'm
seems...
wondering, is there a way of communicating with him? Like, did he have radios or stuff on this sort of planet? Because I'm wondering, What we could do is, if things go truly wrong, he could cause a right riot outside, but he can just run round the corner and turn into someone else. He wouldn't get caught, would he?
No, he reckons he could get.
He
I
could
mean, a
be good
miner's
for-
got, you know, if you talk about someone just sort of freaking out a bit, yeah.
Mm.
Obviously not if he starts smashing the place up, but yeah, he could cause a minor distraction and then run away, and it'll all just blow over.
Have we got radios or anything like this?
Yeah, there's the equivalent of like I say, super futuristic mobile phones that just have phone and text on. But
Oh wow!
they plug in your ear as like, you know, like a single Bluetooth, you know, what they called AirPod, you know, in your ear.
Oh, cool.
How'd you text on it?
It's like a hologram. You press a
clack
button
your
on the
jaw.
side. You press a button on it, and a holographic keypad comes out.
Oh my Jesus Christ! They've got this, but they're using plutonium for faster than light jumps.
Hey, why not, man? You know, if you've got multiple planets that you don't need, plutonium's a good fuel.
It's very energy.
No man, it's amazing. No, I do
So-
buzz off the text, but they haven't got a printer. They haven't got a printer, but they've got
No,
this.
No, they've got printers, but they just not that they can build into you.
But not even one I can connect to.
You've got-
You know, like a remote one.
Not that you can connect to. No, that's kind of a significant thing. Is that you're a very different technology to them.
Can't I even, like, with my nano thing, make the correct port?
Is that what you're trying to do?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to, like, fashion a port on the end of my finger that will go into a printer. Yeah.
And are you doing this before you go in the library?
This is of vital importance.
Yeah.
It does summon this sound very important.
I'll tell you what, we'll nick a printer and take it to the spaceship so we've got something to do while we're travelling to Rigel 7.
Right, okay.
That's the deal, man. We'll get you some sort of, I reckon the sort of printer you're going to get is one of them, like, heat printers, you know, with, like, these rolls in that they used to have a, you know, like a till receipt printer.
Yeah.
I mean, you did buy a printer calculator, didn't you? On the other.
I do. I still have my printer calculator, man, and I do hand people receipts.
You can write shell on that as well with your computer hacking ability.
Next time, yeah, no, I need to make more use of that actually. Next time you do dramatic failure, I'll write you a shell note and pass it to you.
Yeah, seems reasonable. Right, so the library, we've got our plan. Have we? Who's going in the disguise, the motorbiker disguise?
No, I'll go in the motorbike disguise.
Right, okay. I'll be a robot, and I might take a box down with me. Or you know, if there's a box that we couldn't have, I suppose we're on our way, aren't we?
Well, actually, are you getting those? I take it you're all getting mobile phones and putting them in your ears. Do you want to put
Oh
that
yeah,
on
it'd be
your-
a move,
Yeah,
yeah.
we definitely should do that.
Put it on your
And we
sheet?
buy a printer as well.
Well, put these things on your sheet as you have limited space to carry things.
I don't even know where. Oh yeah,
Page 3. So,
page
Equip-
3.
or is it gear? Gear carried.
Yeah, there it is. Calculate with receipt rolls, spare receipt rolls. You see, I'm not making good use of this. I write something down. I do a few sums and tear off the receipts.
Sweet.
I'm travelling light.
G5, have a look at this.
I'm calling mine an earphone. What? What am I looking at?
Just have a look at these numbers.
Did I use the skull with the crab pheromone?
No, you've technically still got it.
Oh, excellent. Right, cool.
Right, well, I'm buying a printer still. because the calculator's not doing the job.
Fair enough.
And what was it? If phone
Yeah.
and hollow text.
Mhm.
Right, cool. So we'll get our buddy to wait for us outside the police station.
Mhm.
And if anything bad happens, or we're struggling, he can create a bit of a diversion.
Fair enough. Yeah, he's up for that. He'll go and sit at there's a little coffee bar in one of these space yurts, as they look like.
Space, yeah.
Oh yeah, he'll sit waiting
Nice.
for the call. See everyone move from the tables around and give him, go and sit somewhere else as he comes in. Yeah, you go to the library. There's the robot librarian sat there. So which one of you is going in?
I'll bowl up to the. Good
And
good robot.
Are you in disguise?
Yes. Robot. Librarian robot.
How can I help you?
Where are the records? City records.
City
Architectural and things like that.
Those are not part of the public library. They are stored on floors 15 to 20.
Thank you.
She goes back to sorting out punch cards.
Floors 15 to 20.
Yeah. That's the top. The third quarter of stores. There's about 25 floors in this, so it's like I said, about 3/4 of the library. Yeah, not quite the top, but fairly near there.
Right. Well, I don't know. Shall we just head up there and see how far we get with? Well.
So you get a map, and it's basically the bottom quarter's the public bit. Then you've got offices. Then you've got the kind of council and town planning, and then you've got like private libraries above.
Oh.
The pamphlets, companies use this as their library.
Punch cards, man. Hundreds of thousands of punch cards.
Exactly. Tens of thousands of punch cards. But, well, I mean, in all reality, there's countless millions of punch cards. So many. And yeah, old-fashioned paper records and that kind of thing. All's got to be stored somewhere, and these are the best places to store your records. So
I want to find a punch card which has got just one hole in it.
Yeah, you can find one of them.
What it means.
So, just a thought: if we set fire to if we destroyed all of the punch cards, who would suffer the most?
The world, man. I mean, there'd be wasteland.
You when we catch you.
I mean, destroying records. Could we destroy? I know he's the rich guy. The guy with the what's it called? Bam Bam Foo.
You could destroy a significant portion of their. They do have their records in the library, so. And
would it cause them great harm, or
LifeX? Are we treating LifeX as a criminal organisation now?
Are you discussing this with Michael or just amongst yourselves?
Amongst us.
Yeah, you found a quiet room in the library that you reckon no one's, paying anything. No one's listening to you unless someone's sneaking their own Crichton.
And we're testing out our radios, man. We're texting to each other, hollow-wise.
Right, yeah. Michael a radio.
You did, but you don't have to invite him on this conference call if you're a private chat. Who would benefit sorry, who'd done the most harm? Is that what you? Oh, yeah. No, sorry. Yeah, it would affect him. I mean, I suppose you don't really know what kind of give us intelligence and what would it be? Academics, maybe.
Does anyone want some help with that?
Well, yeah. I mean, academics or
Is anyone academic?
Oh, I've got a dot.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you've got no intelligence, have you?
I know I've got.
But yeah, if you guys help, if you want,
Live by your wits, man. Right, living by your wits, man. I'll pitch in and see what I can help you with.
D5 went to the School of Life.
There you go, man. No help.
Can
Your
you
wits
help?
help me
Oh,
dodge
University of
bullets,
Life, man.
Oh,
Oh,
that's one.
G5, are you?
when you see people,
Are
I'm
you
not
not
academic.
Oh.
Yeah. What we rolling?
Look at his University of Life rolls, man.
Intelligence and academics.
I'll give it a go and see what happens. But I'm not. I mean, you never know. You just never know.
Never know.
I actually saw someone with uneducated on a profile though today, and I just thought, well, you know what? That is better than putting University of Life. At least you're being honest.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you might be uneducated, but you're not an idiot.
There you go.
Exactly. You're at least an honest idiot.
But the idiocy shines through in all of the ignorance.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, you've got great insight. I mean, you can work out that obviously destroying the record is going to help in some way, but it depends on what it is. It's probably, well, yeah, you don't know. None of you know, really.
I mean, it's one of those unknown knowns, man. We know that it'll do something, but it's unknown what it will be.
Yeah.
And I reckon we leave that, man. Then, if we don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about burning the library.
Plan A all the way. That's
Exactly, man. We're going on tangents here. We're going after Plan B.
It's only if we could just,
something
on
else.
the way out, throw a load of matches, genie a box of matches and throw it in the drawer on the way out.
No, we need to find the way into the police station, right? It's before ending up in the police station.
So in order to do that, we need to find a way into the records of the library. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we go upstairs. Well, not upstairs. I go on the elevator. Ding.
Well, yeah, this is the thing. I mean, presumably there are lifts. We just need to get like one of those key things or something. Or, well, mind you, this is a retro future, isn't it? So they probably don't have those key fobs.
No, but we can finger our way in, man.
That's what they'll have. They'll have a key. We need to get a key off someone. They'll have like a little key that you put in the lift.
I'll tell you what, discuss your plan for a minute. Back in a sec.
Well, what's it? We could transform one of our fingers into a key and stick it in.
Possibly. Or we could just steal a key off someone.
Although the idea of me merging with a printer did cause some disquiet, didn't it?
Likes you somewhat. Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be a good idea.
Yeah, I reckon it does some mischief.
Although I'd like to see what I'd print. Just bare binary, which when you like bare sheets, which then if you put down on the floor, make the picture of the god Apollo.
I reckon you probably die.
At least I print out something awesome, like my will.
Just a picture of Apollo. It's just no one knows why he died.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah, we're discussing what was happening with the printer.
Right.
It's important. Right, so do we not need... We need to get onto the 15th floor, don't we? Somehow.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, once you get up to the 10th floor, you realise you can't get any further. The lifts and all that all just go up to the 10th floor. And you need some kind of swipe card.
A swipe card?
To get through. There's certain, doors that you can go through that you work out must lead you to the higher floors.
Can we?
These guys are well
Do you think we can
futuristic.
sort of 80s movie it a little bit? If we take the lift up to the 10th floor and we jam the door open a crack, the lift, and then we could climb up the cable and peel into. We won't need any swipe cards to come through a lift door.
Yeah, with that music.
But how are you both physically? You're not going to fall to your death, are you?
Yeah, I don't want to fall to death. Yeah, that would be one way of doing it.
It is one way of doing it. I mean, you get in the lift, you realise there must be an emergency hatch.
Yeah, like in all good 80s lifts.
Yeah. Well, give us intelligence and investigate. Well, what is your plan? What's the sort of the whole?
Yeah,
plan,
I'll have a look, man. I'll look up at the roof.
The only thing I don't like about this plan is
There's a hatch there.
yeah, okay, we'll turn the hatch. Well, I mean, we're going to emerge from
There
this
it is.
on a floor which is potentially just crawling with people going about their business. They're going to be a bit bemused by a bunch of robots emerging from a lift shaft.
We're repairing it, or
We're just robots, man.
But we'll make a little nanoide. Make a nanoide to go under the lift door
We'll make sure the coast is clear.
and check when the coast is clear,
Yeah.
and then just open the doors because you don't need a swipe to pull a lift door open.
No, that's true. Or we could just try and get a swipe off someone. Wouldn't that be easier?
Yeah,
no,
could be.
that's 18.
I don't know. I'm thinking just robots don't. Is climbing hard for a robot?
What's your strength like?
2. Dexterity's 4.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be. I mean, it would be hard, but you wouldn't care that it was hard, if you know what I mean.
I got
the idea of physical struggle doesn't mean anything to you anyway. But yeah, it would be as hard as it would be for an average human. But yeah, not.
I reckon
It's an option. We could try and steal the card then. Has anyone got any filching skills?
No. Oh, someone else, isn't it? Wasn't someone picking locks?
No, you can. You've got larceny, man. You're the
Yeah,
last.
you got security systems as a specialty.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got computer hacking. So between us, that's where we sort of shine.
Should we just get up to the 15th floor and see what we witnessed then? Or is there a swipe system to break through on the 10th or wherever we've reached max?
Well, if you've got intelligence and what is it, security systems, and see what you reckon to the swipe card system.
Got me special.
My guy usually uses his wits, though, man. He does this by his wits.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, you reckon you could? It's one of them where you've got your visitor's pass. If someone could hack into the computer in the one of the library computers, insert your card, you could change the security, protocols on the card itself, and give yourself access to all areas. So yeah, you could try that. The computer hacking way, you could try picking the pocket of a librarian because you reckon they've got access to all areas passes, or climb up the lift shaft and let yourself in.
I reckon hacking's going to be the most straightforward.
Yeah, should I just get some hacking done? Because
you're always.
Although, and we can still have the 80s music while we do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a montage. As I'm pressing the keys.
Yeah, well, give us your wits and stealth. Give us a wits and stealth to sort of get the right, get past when no one's looking.
Oh Jesus, man! Why is it things like I can't do that suddenly? I have to do.
Well, so anyone to give us who's good at that sort of thing.
What
I'll
we
give
doing?
us a wits and stuff. I'm not great at it. Hey,
There you go, man. With the truth, man.
couple
You
of
managed to
successes
win
there, you know.
Oh, the decade that brought us sounds like that, man.
That's not going to get us copyright. A copyright strike, is it? Right. So yeah, you time it right. Just as the librarian robot disappears up the stairs, you can sneak around. Yeah, give us your intelligence and hacking.
Right. And I get a modifier. Boom.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you hacking. You can pretty much give yourself any clearance you want. You know, access all areas and.
Yeah, I give myself the chief executive's clearance, man.
Yeah, you can. You can program it so your card will leave no trace. You know, so people can't see when you'd logged on and what doors you opened. You know.
Yeah, although I might want to leave some trace.
Well, if you want to leave it so you're traceable, it's up to you.
I might change it later to sort of blame somebody else for anything that might happen. But at the moment, we're untraceable. But later on, if things go wrong,
you'll have to log back in and do it later. Obviously,
yeah,
things go wrong. Right, okay, but so you put yourself as untraceable for now, are you?
Yeah, untraceable top clearance. Yeah,
right.
The hidden.
That's
okay. Right, well, you get in the lift, and there's a swipe card box there that you can swipe that will allow you to go to any floor you want. What you say it was between 15 and 20, so you got it starting on floor 15, or?
Yeah, might as well start there, man. Or should we start from the top down, move our way, work our way down, go straight to the end boss?
Can Michael? It is Michael, isn't it? Can he? He can shape change, but can he sort of rest his arm on somebody else and change somebody else's shape, or is that too much to ask?
It's too much to ask. It's just
resting arms on people's
turning them into
that just causes disquiet in any situation, man.
Can't be pleasant for the people involved, no. So what are you doing? 15 are you starting on, or 20?
Yeah, 15. I reckon if any disguises need taking off at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
we'll probably look less conspicuous as robots.
I just leave it there in the lift.
What, are you abandoning your clothes, or you?
Well, no, I suppose I can try and fold them up into a pouch. Push them into a pouch.
Yeah, you need a clothes pouch, man.
Yeah, because to be fair, disguises are just, a guy walking around the library in a spacesuit. It is a little bit weird.
Tuxedo spacesuit.
Even weirder.
What, were you wearing your tuxedos, or I thought you were wearing your disguises?
No, I've ditched the tuxedo has been. I don't need that anymore.
No, I'm sorry. I was referring to the idea that I had last time of having a tuxedo plastered to the outside of my space.
Fine, look.
So you're disguises off and you're going out as robots now.
Yeah, we're robot eyes now.
Well, you go out into just corridors. Looks pretty similar to where you've been, only slightly more boring and less people. Just corridors with rooms coming off, filled with punch cards, books, microfilms, all cutting edge data storage and various different categories of stuff, city records, taxes that have been paid, rents and housing. And yeah, you go up a couple of floors and there's the service tunnels records. So an academics and intelligence roll to see if you can find any which room holds the records you need.
Right, well, I can give us another try on the old academics and intelligence.
Oh, let me help.
I'm going to try helping as well.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, not very helpful, I'm afraid.
I'll say.
Well, you'll have to stay here for a bit longer searching them. It's going to take you a little while trying a few different ones out. So you're here for about an hour, and every so often someone will walk down and look in and, look at you, pull a bit of a face, and then carry on.
I go and put my arm on the shoulder. What's up, mate? I just look like a robot.
Can I have another punt at it after an hour?
Yeah, give it another go.
Is there anything else we could be doing, like computer? Put them into a computer to see what they do.
Can anyone help me after this hour?
Yeah, if anyone's got...
Well,
I don't know if I'm helping or hindering.
yeah, it's not good.
I'm gonna put some will. Can I put? What about willpower? Can you not put some willpower in, man? S1, put your willpower in, for God's sake.
I could. Let me check my willpower. Oh no, I've got plenty of willpower. Yeah,
and we get one back, don't we, at the start of the game?
That's right. Yeah.
Right, that could change things.
Well, yeah, you finally find it. So now, 10, 15 minutes of going through the box of punch cards, you eventually come up with a diagram that you reckon, that's the schematics for the security tunnel, showing you where the buildings around the police station, how you can get in. So yeah, you can pretty much memorize it really. And
right, I've got my eidetic memory, so I'll just look at it.
Right, yeah, you look at it and it's burnt into your brain. So yeah, you can see that these security tunnels are pretty much linked up. There's some way of getting in from any building in town, really. Once, they've all got a sort of basement. Even, some of them you'd have to climb through like air vent style, very small openings and that. But you could pretty much get through the city. And there are service hatches in the streets where people can get down. There's minimal security in the sort of, some parts are CCTV cameras, some parts are heat sensors, which, aren't going to pick you guys up. But yeah, I mean, you could technically get in from the library if you wanted to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, while we're here and we've got all this clearance, we could go and have a look at what else is upstairs. I mean, now I've seen all these records. Just like, I'd love to destroy them all.
I wonder if
it'd be great to destroy all this information. It would be awesome, man. It would be just like, there you go, man. Fuck you. And all your information. Why do you need to know all these things? You don't really need to know it all. There's no proof anymore. There's no proof.
These are all certainly ideas that one could have.
Yeah, I'm not convinced it's the best idea. You've not won me over.
No, I know, man. It's just,
Well, we've come what we we've come for what we. No, we've got what we came for. Is what I was intending to say. I suppose while we're here, I wonder if there's any information about what they call life X.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bit crackly, that S2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Just...
yeah, what you saying? Sorry.
I wonder if there's any information about Life X that we can find out here while we're here. Any secret information in the secret vaults?
Well, I mean, potentially, and you have got clearance for them now.
Yeah,
they're right on the top floor, floor 25.
What do we reckon? Who's got the intelligence and academics chops? Nobody.
It's all about willpower, man.
I mean, I suppose you know now you've done a couple of academic rounds. You've got an idea for the sort of space library system. You could investigation might be an appropriate one you could use as well when you do these things.
I've only got one dot in that.
No, but I can investigate things.
Oh, right. Come on.
You got to investigate. Can we investigate together?
Yeah, well, I help you, man. Remember, that's the deal. I give you an eye, yeah.
This is for when you're in the Life X library, though.
Yeah. We'll head up there. We might as well.
Yeah, are you guys up for that?
Yeah, I'm up for getting that looked at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you go up to the that's on the 25th floor, so back in the lift.
25th?
Yeah.
I thought it was only between. Okay, maybe.
No, that was the council ones that were between 15 and 20.
Oh, okay, so now we're into private territory.
Yeah. So you got to the 25th floor. It opens, and you can see this one's got security guards on.
Right.
A couple of generic alien guys, and again, they look at you, pull a bit of a face, as everyone does who looks at you, and then just goes back to just standing there or pacing up and down. They're not really that bothered about you. But yeah, you can see the Life X logo along in these rooms. Each room has a door that's closed. You assume probably locked. But yeah, it's like a single floor of this library is dedicated to all the information that they've got. And yeah, you looks like you've got pretty much free reign. There are security guards here. They are armed, but they're not paying you any attention at the moment. Cool. Are you going to try and see what happens when you go and let yourself into one of the rooms, or
let one of us try that?
Why doesn't one of you try it?
Yeah, just one of us try it, because if the guards go sick and attack,
yeah,
at least the other two are in a position to
make a decision. Outside, by the way? No. We did.
He's having a coffee.
Yeah, that's going to be our distraction if we need it. But that's good, because we don't want him around for this. This is far too difficult, problematic. Right. Okay. So who's volunteering to be the guy that gets intercepted by the security guards?
I was wondering if S2's a good choice, because he's the most talkative. And he's the one that's got the card, the hacked card.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Are you...
Yeah, no.
Oh, there you go for it.
You walk up to the door.
I'll swipe the card.
You see all the security guards are turning and giving you a quizzical look, and sort of then looking at each other, and then as you step in, they all kind of give a bit of a shrug and don't let you walk in. Are you guys walking in as well now?
No signal.
Might as well.
Access approved.
As you walk into this, you can see all the others find it very strange. Everyone's looking. I say everyone. There's maybe about 3 security guards that are currently on this part of the corridor, and they all look as if this is odd.
Stop judging me.
And then just shrug and leave you to it.
Yeah, I'm just going to start. I'm just going to start farting about with the fire extinguishers or something, looking like I'm some kind of health and safety droid, checking the health and safety of the.
Right. So just to sort of,
right.
yeah, you're on a. You've gone into a room with these, so you're checking the fact there's like a sprinkler system in place that you can be checking.
Just in case anybody looks in the room, they'll see me tampering with
I mean, are you having a look at the system while you're there, just in case, or
what to see if I can do anything freaky?
To get an idea, of what sort of
might as well. Do a quick investigation of the what would it be?
Yeah, intelligence investigation. Let's see if you can
just see if I understand how this thing works. 3 successes.
That's right. It's there's a sprinkler system. There's a thing like a detachable fire extinguisher at certain points. There's a sort of foam. I don't know why I set myself up having to describe an alien fire. The special foam that comes out that protects the books. Actually, no. That is a good. You've realised this is a good point that you've looked at. Is that it releases, if there is a fire, it releases a gas that's poisonous to humans, but it's going to put the fire out, preserve the books and the records as best as it possibly can. But everyone organic would die. So there's like a sort of 10-second alarm, to get out into the corridors. Otherwise, the books come first.
That's interesting. So here's a question: Can I make a cigarette lighter out of my with my nanobots?
Well, this is the thing. I suppose you did make drones in the first episode. You could make something you could make like a kind of
or something that's going to somehow short circuit the system.
You could make a spark. You could definitely make a spark leap out that you fit the end of your finger. That would, if you kindled up some punch cards, it could start a fire. Which would ignite this noxious gas into the whole of this floor.
Interesting. Well,
be good.
Something to think about.
Something to think about while you're pretending to be a service droid. S2, what are you doing? Are you actually doing the research?
Yeah, I'm actually doing the research.
Well, you realise in the room that you're in is sort of staff records and that kind of stuff. So all the rooms are linked up with doors in them that you can make your way down. So you go down towards your. Actually, give us an intelligence and investigation roll to see if you can figure out. Yeah, there's there isn't any section called super secret things, but there is the high level research, the stuff that's been being done in lab 4 is in the room at the end of the corridor, and you can see there's this room actually has a security guard stood outside, so just casually leaning against the wall, looking at his, he's got a magazine that he's reading. They still have paper magazines in this. every so often he looks up and kind of looks down down at you guys when when he can see you. But yeah, that's the room with all the sort of the high level research and weird stuff that they do.
Oh, we might need to investigate that because that might tell us about us.
Yeah.
I think so.
We need to find out about the human intelligence they have.
So you're going to try and make your way into the room, or?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Just shuffle.
Oh, well, as you walk towards it, this security guard puts his magazine down and sort of looks at you. What's going on here? What? Who are you?
Security protocol.
What security protocol?
We all access.
I apologise for S2. We're health and safety. Health and safety droids checking the fire system.
Give us 1 second.
He said convincingly.
Yeah, fire security, request access.
Right, go on then. What have you got in the way of presence or manipulation and subterfuge?
Oh yeah, manipulation and subterfuge. Is that what you want?
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
Can I help? I'll give him an eye. Yeah.
No, not with this sort of thing.
Oh.
Oh, there's one success. Better than none.
Oh, he's got 1 success for his composure result, so let's roll him again. Oh, he's got 1 success again.
2.
Oh. He stares at you a bit quizzically and then sort of steps aside and lets you into the room. Yeah, much like the others, it's full of boxes of punch cards and microfiches. What are you doing? Are you all going into this room?
No, I'll just go in and have a look, man.
You go in. I'll look busy around the door. I'll be checking the fire door. Just opening and closing the fire door. Just make sure it closes.
Yeah, I'll go and look
Right,
at
what's
the
it, man?
sprinklers pipes or something.
Right, fair enough.
I think I'm driven to be informed here, man. I think
All right.
I've become driven to be informed by what's going on. So when I do this intelligence and investigation role, I would like those. I think it's in the core.
Well, you're gonna, yeah. I mean, you're gonna become informed after you've done this. So any role you do where you're using the knowledge you're about to find out, you get the bonuses for. So it's not these. It's you're going to give yourself the condition of informed.
What about all right? So now,
or are you saying that you're informed about how the information is laid out?
Yeah, so that I can absorb it quickly.
Right. Yeah. So you know exactly how they store their results and where it is. So yeah, you get. So what is it informed? Is it 1 success? I can't. 1 success equals an extreme success or
an exceptional. No, I think it's less. I think it's like 3 dice makes an exceptional.
Right.
1, but I think a failure equals 1 success.
Right. All right. So you automatically, I think that you're right. You automatically get 1 success for it. Well, 3 equals a.
I'm sure I recall you saying that.
Yeah.
Oh. I've done this a few times now. I reckon that's the way.
Yeah, I think it is. If they're all, it's considered a single success if it's.
I'm rolling it, doing it.
Oh, hang on. It's even better. Yeah, do the roll. Sorry. If it's succeeded, the role is considered an exceptional success. Right, so it's not even 3. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
And there you go.
yeah, that was
Brilliant.
an exceptional success. Right. So yeah, you find out that he's been trading sort of artifacts. He's been, from places like Rigel 7 and that he's been getting human artifacts. And one of them was this all the brains that you found. That was like a facility that they unearthed on one of Rigel's moons. That was just this sort of stockpile of brains, and he's brought them over and been doing the experiments. So yeah, I mean, I suppose you found out a lot of that last time. But yeah, there's a whole network of human settlements from 500 to 1,000 years ago. Well, actually, I suppose it is 1,000 years, so that's something you find out. It's 1,000 years since humans were there, and there's a huge archaeological sites. You also find out from this that there's a kind of a space law that outlaws digging up any human remains. They're supposed to be, left. Anything human is illegal and contraband. So Fufu could get in a lot of trouble for having these human brains in his...
Oh, we could suppose to bring him to justice.
We could certainly blackmail him.
We can bring him to justice indeed, man. There's our true justice. As we steal his spaceship, we need to beam out so exposing him.
Yeah. That's it. Exactly that noise.
We could do that.
Or is there something we could do that would be more straightforward than that? I'm thinking we could just all radio frequencies and send out that message. Or is there a more direct way? I mean, it'd be nice if we could get Space Sinatra to sing it, but...
Well, there isn't you couldn't email, because that's the whole point of them being on punch cards, is you can't email. Someone would have to physically come in and, seize these records. So you'd have to get a policeman in here if you wanted to, expose him, as it were.
Policeman.
Or not necessarily, but someone, if you wanted someone to find out about it, you'd have to get them to come and have a look.
Yeah.
So we could just do it a sort of anonymous tip-off. Because we wouldn't sound like robots on a phone if we just contact the police and say, or whoever.
No, I don't think we sound like robots at all compared to robots.
No.
I mean, if we could find someone who's got it in for Fufu, that'd be even better, because they might have, like another rich guy, or we might have to ask Michael. There might be a way of getting, just passing this information on and getting someone else to.
Well, you do from your exceptional success. There's also all the other researches in here, all the top secret research. Not that's secret because it's illegal, but this is secret because other companies would want it. All the procedures that they do and the formulas for the medication. You've got all that here as well, and there's several companies. Anyone that's a rival to him would want these company secrets.
I mean, how long do we mind our friends being in prison? I mean, are they going to be executed in the morning, or is it like? Because we could spend a good week or so here and let our friend with the memory powers.
A lengthy bureaucratic process awaits them, man. If there's anything to be go by in this world, man.
So if we're not in a rush,
it's a lot of punch cards,
and you've got your photographic memory power thing, why don't we just spend a good few days here getting like millions of creds worth of info to sell later on?
Copying it out. How would we make copies of this? I mean, bearing in mind.
Well, he's got his memory, hasn't he? Can S2 create, if he sees a punch card, could S2 then recreate said punch card?
Yeah, I mean it'd be a lengthy process, but you could but you could look at a punch card, then go to a punch card maker, type it in and copy it out.
Could
Yeah.
you make this punch card for me, sir?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it would be the equivalent of just copying books by hand. It's going to. But if you found yourself, and throughout the library, there's various punch card makers. You could bring one in and just sit here. One of you guys bring in the boxes of blank punch cards up from somewhere and just copy the ones you wanted. Like I say, it would be a very long, drawn-out process, but it's possible. In fact, you could probably find somewhere in the library if you spent a long, a copying machine, so you could just
boom.
Put the punch card you want to copy in one half, put a blank one in the other, pull the thing down like a panini press, and
yeah,
so you've got.
I like it. Yeah, right. Okay, so why don't we spend a couple of days here? I mean, as long as our friends haven't been executed. And we've got, I think it's different playing a non-human sort of robotic character. Time is a bit.
That's true. I agree with that.
Normally you got to blast through because you got to sleep, you got to get food.
I agree with everything you're saying, but there is the issue that we are in a top secure, top secret part of the library.
I know, but we're robots.
Well, yeah, at the moment we're sort of like blagging that we can be there because we're checking the fire system. We can't do that for 2 days. I wouldn't have thought.
You know what though? This could be a very long process, couldn't it? I mean, this guy's got to change shift, or he's gonna get bored and go for a pee, and one of us is missing, so we'll just jib through the door and hold a box somewhere. I reckon if we're fairly subtle about it, because 4 hours is a long time to watch someone check a door or check pipes. Once you've checked your door, you've then got to check the integrity of all of the other doors.
Yeah.
And I've got to follow this pipe, man. This pipe must take water somewhere. I've got to check every joint and every rivet. I think we take so long doing one thing that it's just like the guy would be like, there's no way this is a blind.
It's just an hour spent just opening and closing this one door. Just
putting your ear to it for drafts and stuff.
Yeah.
And then,
Biddy, biddy, biddy.
Biddy, biddy, biddy. Yeah, just do that noise every now and then.
Measurement taken.
Yeah.
And measurement again.
Well, you can't. If that's your plan to set up for the long haul, just make it look like you're very fastidiously checking everything. The guy will. You're
so
right.
fastidious.
After about 4 hours to go, I take it you go and find a punch card copier. Is that what you're doing in your? Or are you giving it for? Are you waiting for the guy to wander off first or something? Or?
We'll wait for the guy to go off and then we'll go and get it.
Well, just give us your Azoth rolls first. Let's make sure this isn't going immediately tits up.
That's okay.
He's got 1 success.
And what roll are we making, sorry?
Your Azoth.
Your Azoth, man. Oh, what's it, man? I use my ting. I do my ting. I temper. I take the edge off disquiet, making it a little easier to resist. So he gets an extra roll.
Oh, I got a success there. Oh, and do I have to roll that again?
You do, yeah. Oh, and he's not got a...
Oh my god.
Oh Christ.
Oh, keep going, let's see.
Well.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
That's an impressive roll. There's something about the way you're checking that pipe. It's
What's it, man? I've tempered it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you might not have tempered it enough.
No.
Right, then I have to soothe it then.
Okay. Oh.
I failed to soothe it.
Mm.
Oh, my Pyros.
Yeah, he's watching you. He's only in the first stage of this quiet, so he's following you like a hawk, and you're creeping him out to fuck. It's kind of works in your favor though, S2 and G5. You realize,
Following the pipe.
yeah, because he's spending so much time concentrating on my guy. You can kind of sneak off and get, go down to the storage rooms and get a punch card copier and a couple of boxes of the right brand of punch card and bring them up. And
all right, sweet,
it's
yeah.
a perfect distraction, really. And yet,
yeah.
About 4 hours pass, and eventually, he looks at the clock, and someone else comes on, and you can hear him mumbling something about, he tells them that there's some robots, but he says, "Watch that one," and sort of nods towards you, S1.
Oh.
Something not right about that one.
Oh, right, yeah. As if the other guys aren't even going to believe him. Like, there's something not right about. It's like me coming in, leaving the room going, "Hey, watch that toaster. It's a bit fucking haunted, that toaster." You just think, yeah, right.
Yeah, you just think, oh yeah, right, nothing. But then after a bit, when standing there on your own, just staring at it, you'd be like, why did he say that? Why would anyone in their right mind think a toaster was haunted?
No, they just dismissed it from my mind.
Well, let's see. Let's see how.
Man's clearly insane.
Give us your composure roll, and well, we'll do this later on. At the end of each shift. Actually,
The toaster.
No. Let's see it. Let's see what he does. Roll your Azoth again, S2. Let's see if he does. Oh. Right now, it was like I say this. Hang on, which one are you? S1. Oh no, it's just S1. Sorry, S2.
Right, I'm sure you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you both failed. Actually, that's a re-roll, isn't it? Then, so yeah, sorry. Roll it again. Actually, he's looking quite girded of loin now. So yeah, he's got 3 successes. So yeah, he thinks. Just give us your Azoth roll again. S1.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, yeah, roll your 10 again.
You are a creepy droid.
You really are. Oh, right, yeah, you've managed to creep him out.
Oh, for God's sake.
Again, now it's good because no one's paying attention. You must have wheeled tons of punch cards in the machine. Now it's being used quite. It's starting to get a bit noisy, as these things. It's one. Hundreds of little card dots floating around in the air, getting dragged into the corridor. But no one cares because of the creepy fucking robot that's measuring the pipes. Yeah.
Don't mind my guy.
Anyway, you get a couple of hours in. You do realize as you're sort of punching them and sort of, going through them, you realize there's a thing that they've created called books, but spelt BUCK. Biological upgrades to cranial knowledge, it stands for. And it's basically implants of knowledge, a bit like the Matrix. You can get yourself taught things.
That's awesome.
And that's in Lab 1 of Life X. Is this the book depository? Is there? Yeah, and you reckon, as you're going through this research, it would probably actually work even better on you guys, to get these sort of upgrades things so you can learn specific skills, or maybe merits would be a good word for it.
No, that's
but yeah, it would also allow you anyone. Sorry, I said that it works worse on you guys in some ways. I don't know where I'm going with that, but basically, you could learn a human could learn how to. A humanoid could learn how to fly a flying saucer.
Yay!
Oh, that'd be handy. No, we don't need to break anyone out of prison.
You wouldn't need to for that point of view. No, if you know.
No, man, but we want him to fly, thinking that we can't.
How do we get these books, though, as well? I mean, they exist. Do we have to get them from Lab 1, or are they for sale, like, is the clinics throughout the world that...
No, it's only in Lab 1, because it's still, although it's, low down, it's still in the research sort of stage. But you could go, people, can pay for procedures. It's only done in Lab 1, though. And it's kind of a case of you sit in a chair, have a thing pulled over your head, like the things they have in hairdressers, and
Yeah.
you have some knowledge pumped into your brain.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'd have to be modified a bit for it to work on you guys, but it could quite easily be done, you reckon?
So we need some money for that, though, don't we?
Break in.
Or break in, yeah.
We seem to be reasonably good at that.
Well, all right.
Yeah, we do well with the old getting into places.
Why don't we break in and upgrade our brains? I mean, again, as long as our two friends are being fed.
Oh yeah, they're on pasties at the moment, aren't they?
They're on.
Oh no, they're on prison food. Sorry,
yeah. Pasties are a luxury of yesterday.
Their social mobility's gone. Yeah.
Space Craigs, man, you can't even get Space Craigs.
They're experiencing the full gamut of cultural experiences and stuff.
Yeah, they're seeing a true vertical slice of Octillion Day. Right, well, whilst you're all thinking to yourself how brilliant you are at getting in places, the lift opens and a much more tactically dressed security team, 6 guys, step out in body armor and quite sizable raisins, like the ones that old Mr. Banier was talking to outside his complex.
Who sees them first? Do I see them first because I'm checking the pipes out and about? Or...
Yeah, their eyes haven't quite adjusted to what type of robot they're looking. Whatever it is they've come to inspect.
Yeah, I send a quick text message to G5 and S2 saying, our cover's blown and the super police are there. Let's get off.
Super police, man.
I'm going to try and make my way somewhere where I can slide down the lift shaft cables. I reckon that's going to be a thing. That's how I'm getting out of it.
Yeah.
I'll try and, check the pipes round the corner as they come out of the lift.
Oh, those pipes round the corner, man, they're the ones.
Right, so actually, let me. I'll have to draw some kind of layout here. Where are you? Is this All right, let me. So, yeah, here we go. Here are the lifts. So this down the middle is a corridor. Oh, it's not doing the thing. And there's rooms here. Let me. There's room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So you were researching in room 4. You were checking the pipes, sort of down this end of the corridor between rooms 3 and 5.
Okay, I'm going to check the pipes into room 3 then.
Right. So you're going into room 3.
Yeah, it's a lucky room.
Actually, I could maybe give you some tokens actually, so you can show me where you are. Maybe we do need a battle mat after all. Now, where are the?
I was actually trying to do that then, actually, just to freak you all out, but because I've got that written on my bio, it's actually almost impossible to track my.
Ooh,
Oh no, let me.
can people see me?
Oh yeah, no, look at you.
Yeah, go on then.
I don't know how useful that is. Did you want to give us something cooler?
Well, I haven't really. I'm just having a look through these free sci-fi tokens. They're not exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah, one problem with my token is it does look identical to S1's.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, anything will do, really.
Can anyone drag my token out?
You have to drag the name. I found if you try dragging it by the image, it doesn't work.
I'm all right with that token.
Well, as long as you know which one's you.
Yeah, I'll put a number in it or something.
How'd you do it? By the name?
Well, you know, drag and drop from where it says S2L1 in the character list.
Oh, no.
There you go. Oh no, I've just got S1 written in a green thing that only I can see, probably.
No, I can see it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, hang on. Yay!
I'm the one with the yellow aura.
There I am.
I'm just
green aura.
I'm just very sort of deliberately opening and
Biddy
closing.
biddy 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 biddy. Oh dear Jesus!
Whoa. The super police.
Yeah, there's a fair few super police. I've maybe made this a bit too small, this map.
What, how many super police?
Endless super police.
Oh, right, okay. All of them.
Right.
Not all of them. I'm gonna.
Most of them.
Right, okay.
Just yeah. I mean, down. To be honest, there is more than there should be. These two, right? Actually, it's no. Just they're reflections in the mirror. There are. Let me find a couple of the guys that were already here. Let's find one. Yeah.
He's walking with flair.
Yeah. So there was one about here, and let's say there was one in room 6 and one in room 1. And yeah, this is the lift lobby. 2 of the super police are staying here, and then the others are just arranging themselves in the corridor. So, right, yeah, you're G5. You're the one with the golden aura, you say?
Yep.
Right, cool. What are you doing? Are you staying in the corridor, or?
No, I might slide into room 5 actually.
Right.
And just I don't know, just slide into room 5.
Yeah.
And say, guys, what the fuck are we doing? What? There's a bunch of police. What the fuck? What do we do?
You see, they've started these two have gone into this room and they're having a look round. They're obviously looking for some. And then they come out, go into room 7. What are you doing? You know, eventually they're going to come down your end of the corridor.
Yeah, you know the pipes I'm inspecting?
Mm-hmm.
They're the pipes with the poison gas in, aren't they?
There is.
Well, never mind. I mean, we could just trigger the fire alarm, and that will release the gas, rather than were you just going to punch a hole in the pipe?
Well, I was thinking of just you bending it into his mouth, but...
That'd be a dramatic way of doing it.
But no. Just, what's all this?
Time to pay the piper.
Yeah, I'm happy to do nothing at the moment. Will seek advice. It's the text messages.
I text back. Time to pay the piper.
Oh.
They're coming down the corridor. You remember they would have to be in the rooms to be suffocated. If they're in the corridors, they'll be free.
Right.
Just that's if the alarm goes off. But you reckon? Look, you've spent probably about 12 hours now. No, not 12 hours. About 8 hours now looking at the pipe. So you're pretty much worked out. You can see where they have a bit of a U curve in them. That would be where you would rip them to get the jet of noxious gas out. So yeah, you reckon you could break them to poison someone. And you reckon you're almost there. They're spending a couple of. This guy comes up and he's the one that you freaked out. You know, the second guy freaked out. And you can see there he's having quite a heated discussion with the police, and they keep looking down the corridor and that. So what are you going to do? You reckon they're going to be coming down the corridor to check either 3 or 5 any second now?
I reckon as I've received no advice.
Well,
one's doing anything. I suppose it's time to pop the pipe.
I wouldn't say any sort of helpful advice. I've sent you advice.
Is there a
on
lamp
how to
button
sort
nearby? Or can I call
sign off?
Fire, set a sprinkler off? What do I need to do? Because I'm going to do it now.
I think we need to somehow get them all in one room.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Why don't I just run across the corridor into room 3?
Okay.
Making a noise like, "Guys, there's someone here!"
Yeah, if you run into this corner,
Yeah.
and they all come in after you, and then I'll just pull the U-band in.
I prefer that corner, to be honest. But
all right, don't you want to just be instantly riddled with bullets in this?
From outside the room. Yeah, that would. Well, if that's what you're going to do,
Triggering the riddling.
No, I won't be quite as obvious as that. I'll. No, I'm gonna stumble rapidly into this room, saying something like, "I think I've discovered a problem. The problem with the fire security system." Something like that.
You're saying something that keeps up the idea that you're a...
Yes, I've discovered the problem with the fire system.
This robot CPU is busted, man.
Right, well, as you step out, you go for it. But as you step out into the corridor, these guys turn around and stop right there, you robot! Don't move any further. Right.
Just shout error, error.
Right. Where are you going? Are you...
I'm going
they all run down the corridor. Having found their quarry. And they burst in. They see that you two stay where you are. They come in. And
Oh, the bastards! I thought I was kind of just hiding a bit.
oh well, give us your stealth and wits then.
Oh, yeah, there is that. What is it? Intelligence and stealth. Wits and
I was
stealth?
to say, I said wits and stealth.
Oh, marvelous!
Yeah, they've rolled.
I should have said. I mean,
yeah.
my plan was to stand underneath one of the sprinkler things. I'm assuming there is one there. I should possibly have said.
Yeah, we'll assume that. One of the places where you can.
One of the places where I can just sort of reach up with my little finger and activate it. That's
I just failed my stealth roll. Nothing dramatic, but yeah, I'm just stood there with my hand on the U-bend.
Oh, roll it again then, because they got nothing. Oh Jesus! Right. Well, 2 successes there from him.
Can I do like some sort of subterfuge roll to sort of put my hands in the air and say, "Please, officers, don't shoot me," whilst putting my hand in exactly the position that would be.
Yeah, wits and manipulation and subterfuge.
Yeah, try and blag them into thinking that I'm just surrendering when I'm actually preparing to activate the fire alarm system. Pretty effective.
Yeah, no, they well, let me just see how sharp they're being. Not very sharp at all. Yeah, no, they don't realise what you're doing. They don't quite realise what you're doing either, S1. So, what are you doing? You're pulling. Right, yeah. Just give us.
It's a bit extreme, man. But
is this going to be an initiative? Do we think?
No, it'll be a surprise attack if you wanted to break the pipes and start. I should say, yeah, the door. There's a door here that I haven't drawn. In fact, like, I can just so you can see where they're.
Well, I don't know how many pipes there are in this room, but potentially.
Well, there's one going because it's it's there. It's got to spray out on all the books. This foam, so there's a network of pipes going all the way around. So yeah, you can find weak spots pretty much anywhere you want.
Right, but that's good. Well, that means if you pull the pipe, then that doesn't render my plan completely inoperative.
What's your plan to?
My plan is just to use my little finger to the nanobots in my finger or something to generate a spark. How am I going to generate a spark?
Well, if you want to do that, what are you doing, S? Are you breaking it, S1, or are you triggering the alarm?
If G5 goes first and sets the sprinklers off and it covers them, I might better not be a murderer,
Well, just in these few seconds going through your brain, you think if you set it off for the fire, this door is going to lock because you've spent, like I say, 8 hours studying this. If you set it off as a fire, this door's going to lock and this room will fill with smoke. And they'll have 10 seconds to run out. Whether that's enough time or not, you'll have to see. But then that door will lock, as will all the others, and all the rooms will be filled with poisonous smog.
Well, that's handy.
Or if you pull the thing off, you can use it as kind of like a hose of death to spray people with.
I'm going to hose of death them because, we need to be able to get out of these doors and we need to be able to escape. I reckon hose of death is the quickest. But you know what? It might not be lethal. You know, just a quick spray to the face might knock you out nicely.
Yeah.
You know, whereas if you're locked in a room with poison gas, that's certain death, isn't it? So I reckon it's a gentleman's gamble with just and hose of death them all.
Yeah, you should definitely tell yourself that.
Right.
Because, you know, if you... Okay, so if you had a balloon full of, like, a gas that knocked you out and you... I reckon you drop the floor, but you might sort of breathe while you're unconscious, normal air, and come round. Or you might die, you know. We'll give him a fighting chance and hose of death him.
Right. What are you doing then, G5? Are you also gonna hose of death them, or?
I could give it a go. I mean, if that's what we're very quickly planning, well, we can do this, can't we? We're robots. We can plan things really quickly. That's what we got computer brains, have we?
300 years, man, to decide.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
All right, so you both pull it. So that'll be your surprise attack. Yeah, as you pull it off, I mean, there's going to be an alarm go off when you do. Like a siren goes off as you break it. But so who's the first one getting smogged? S1, sorry, you've got two people, is it?
I'm gonna smog this guy nearest to the door to create a minor obstacle for the other fella. So I'm gonna smog him, and then hopefully, either smog the other or grab the rifle or whatever I need to do.
All right. So this guy is you smog him in his face, and it can he's a bit shocked. And I think he goes down on one knee, coughing and hacking.
I think I might come and block the door, actually.
Oh, well, hang on. No, it's you were in there. Are you coming out when they go in?
Well, I've heard the alarm now, haven't I? So...
Well, we'll roll initiative after that. This is a surprise attack thing. And G5, what are you doing first as well? Because this is happening at the same time.
Same, just a mirror image of the same thing.
So the two guys at the door have both been smogged. Right. Give us your initiatives then.
Oh yeah.
Right, so let me just find the right. Here we go. Initiative. So they've got. Sorry, let me find a pen that works. Right. So G5, you were 15, S1's 13, S2's 10, and they were 13. So G5. He's been smogged. You can see the other guy is readying his ray gun.
Which other guy, sorry?
This guy.
The one.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Above and to the left of you.
Am I going first?
Yeah, it's you. That's.
Yeah, well, then I'm going to say, hey, look at that over there. And do the old cheap shot, which I'm just reminding myself of how to do that. First things first is I roll something.
Yeah, and does he get is it resolve and composure for?
It is wits and composure.
Wits and composure.
Beat 3.
All right. Beat 3, you say? That's. He's got a 10
Yeah, that's not good enough.
and a 6. No, so he looks
He's
up.
fully distracted.
Yeah, what?
So that was
it
my
be?
that was my reflexive thing. So then I'm going to well, what should I do? What do I do? Oh yeah,
Oh, you got hose him. You've got a hose in your hand of death.
I could hose him, yeah, couldn't I? In that case,
laser sword him a twain, depending on.
does that seem a little harsh? No, I'll hose him.
Right, yeah. He goes down.
I forgot about that option.
Spluttering. Right, yeah, S1. It's your go. You're same as him. The guy sort of above you and to the right, readying his ray gun.
I'm gonna hose his face.
Right. Yep. You give him a spray. Let me just get some idea of.
We shouldn't have cheap shot. Cheap shot.
All right. Okay. Right. So basically, for the purpose of it, they're going to be getting 1 lethal damage. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do I have to shoot the holes, or is it just as simple as I just point the gas at him?
You're just basically waving it in the general direction.
Yeah.
Right, so that's 4 guys. Yeah, they're going to be taking a.
Shit, man. We're not even at the fucking.
A lethal damage per turn. Right, so there. That's kind of shocked them. So let's just go around seeing who can ready themselves first. So the first guy. Yeah, he's going to be alert next turn. The second one is. I think they're all looking sharp. Right, so they'll be ready to attack the next turn.
Oh God.
S2. The alarm going off. You got there's 2 standard library security guards in the hallway who see you as you. Well, actually, sorry. Yeah, there's a guy stood right there that you've just walked. I know that looks like a bend in the wall, but it's.
No, I did just walk past him. Is he trying to stop me?
Yeah, he sort of turns and looks at you. Stay where you are. No, that's not actually there. That bend in the wall.
Oh right.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Supposed to be a straight wall there. So yeah, you stop there. No, you just walked through him, man. You're right there.
I'm sorry. Right. What's that? I need to get to the room.
You stay where you are.
Can I just walk through him? Will he stop me?
No, he's a physical object. He's not a ghost. You can push him out of the way or something like that if you want to try and get him out of your way.
Push him and bend him into the wall.
Yeah, just assist him out of the way and see if he battens you.
Yeah, give us a strength and brawl roll then.
Oh, that's not in my this is where if I play to my strengths, I need to talk my way around him, really. And just say, what's it? Alarm in room 3. I need to go in and assist. Can I try a manipulation and roll instead of trying to?
Manipulation and subterfuge probably be -2 though.
Oh, persuasion, manipulation, and persuasion.
Yeah, -2.
Minus,
Actually, no. I think this will probably be
plus a point.
no. This will be a versus, so it won't be -2.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna stick a point of willpower into it.
Oh. Right, he's rolled a 10 there. Oh, it's only 2 though, so yeah, he looks a bit quizzical, but he steps back. So yeah, I'll let you move into the place where you were then. Right, but then this guy's going to come and hassle you on your next attack.
All right, you can hassle me, mate.
All right, so
Mr.
G5.
Hassle half.
You've got 2 guys that they're looking poisoned. In fact, let me just inflict their poison damage on them there. But they're readying their laser guns.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe I should have just gone in there with the my original plan. So, again, let me just remind myself. The cheap shot, I think you lose 2, -2 penalty every time. But mind you, that was the second guy. So I can cheap shot the first guy. He's a different guy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cheap shot the first guy, and then I'm going to hack him. Sorry, dude. Yeah, it's looking like if they're about to start shooting, then I'm about to start hacking. It's 2 successes.
And this was wits and composure, was it?
Composure, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's got 10.
Oh no, he's no. I think I had to beat him to. You got an 8 there as well, hasn't he?
Yes, that's 2 successes. He's got. Well, you've got. Roll it again then.
Oh right, I'll roll again. Oh,
yeah, if you get the same, you roll again. He's got 2 successes.
I see. Oh, look at that!
Right.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, he completely turns his back. So yeah, you ignore the defense, don't you, on a cheap shot if they've.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
If he's turned his back anyway, that's essentially what it does.
Yeah, he's turned his back, and actually, he's turned his back so much that the guy next to him's been like, "What the fuck is he looking at?" So he's turned away as well. But yeah, you get your hack on this guy.
Nice. Boom. Well, it's 3 damage.
It's not bad because he is taking poison damage as well. So, but he's a tough guy actually.
The blue skinners, eh?
Yeah, he's a blue skinner, we'll say. Right, S1. Same again. You've got 2 guys look like they're going to be ready next turn. Start firing.
Ready next turn.
Yeah, and the lightsabers have started swinging. So
yeah, you just heard the sort of sparking coming from the other corridor, and a bit of a scream as well.
Right. Well, in that case, I think it's probably hang on, I've got something called perfected reflexes here.
Sorry, just before you do, I've just this guy who's just taken. He's just a man. He's going to have to make a quick roll to see if he's. No, the guy you've just lightsabered. This guy. Oh no, it's the other. Yeah, it was this guy.
It was that guy.
Yeah, he's not down for it. You look like you might have broken his will. Yeah, sorry, S1. You've got what were you saying there?
No, you know what? I think at this point I'm still better off. I'm gonna swing at one.
Right.
What defense have they got?
Their defense. Oh, their defense is 6.
6. Oh my god. Did we get any of that? What's that gear called? Pyros back? Is it Pyros?
It is. Yeah, it's been a day, so you get 1 back. What's your? Oh no, it's not that, is it? That's willpower. Yeah, just 1, I think. Well, no, you've been hanging around with humans and that, so get another 1 back. So get 2 back altogether.
Okay, so if I put 2 points of my Pyros and a willpower in, that'll take 5 off his defense.
Yeah. So just
Or
be
mitigate
-1.
5 defense, whatever you want to.
Yeah.
Right, so mitigating 5 defense. Right, okay. I'm gonna swing my lightsaber at this dude. So I'm only -1.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Right, and that does +2 damage.
All right. So that's 4 in total, is that?
Yep.
Let's see how his loins hold up. No, his loins were as loose as they come. But this guy, his still have some tautness in them, and he's laser gunning this mad robot that's attacking him, and so he will be.
Oh, have we healed any health?
What were you on?
I took 4 lethal last game.
Oh yeah, we were, because it ended with you on the electric cable. So yeah, you.
Oh, it did. Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, all health and pyros will have been recovered then.
Right.
Yeah, so put yourselves on full pyros. That was why you did that last game, wasn't it? So,
Oh, we're on full Pyros, right? Brilliant.
I've used some already this game, but let's go right in the health as well.
all right.
So,
Yeah, I'm not in any. I didn't look like I was in any shape.
All right, he fires a kind of laser circle. Oh shit! Oh my god, he's been dreaming
What
of this
the
now.
bleeding hell? He's just watermeloned me.
I think he might, right, because that's what.
Oh shit!
I've just been disintegrated.
I think he might have. Oh my god, that's 7 lethal damage.
7
Jesus.
lethal.
Yeah,
Right,
So
that's
you-
filled every box.
every box. Right, well, you're okay. You're not dead. You've just been,
You know what? I pretend to be dead. I get blasted
You get that
into
off
the
you?
wall and I just slump.
Well, it's incredibly persuasive.
I'm
Right.
good.
S2, you're here. There's a guy about to start hassling you here, but you could leap in it because he's just seen this guy shoot. He's been lightsabered and how was his?
Oh, hang on,
yeah,
my defense, was that taken into account before he domed me?
it's a gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, bugger.
Actually, these 2 guys next to you can see have had their will broken, and they're about to, they're about to run away.
oh well.
But yeah, he's just shot your friend. So you can, to be honest, you can either, if you moved out the way, you'd let these guys run off,
I don't know if I want them to be.
or you could go step in and finish them off with your lightsaber, or.
That shocking thing that bypasses their defense, doesn't it? That I've got.
Also restores health.
Yeah, I know. I need to G it up.
Help me.
What's your Azoth now?
2.
So you can put 2 points of Azoth in this turn, and then next turn do the area of effect and get everyone and heal your friends.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good idea, and I think that's what I'm going to do.
Right, cool. Right,
when can you do reflexive actions, sorry, Games Master? Because I think I could have just saved myself. I won't do it now, I've been blasted, but when?
Pretty much whenever. Yeah.
Right, okay, because
round.
I've got perfected reflexes that gives me 3 to defense, and it works against ranged attacks.
Right. Yeah,
So-
that would have been...
That would have been useful. I'll bear that in mind for the future.
No. Right, so let me just knock off some poison damage once people aren't looking as sharp as they once were. Right, it's back round to you, G5. You've got one guy who's turned his back on you now, who's about to start. Oh no, it was.
Well, he wants to run, but there's a robot in the way.
There is a robot in the way. He's looking shocked at this.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, but yeah, there's another guy. Wait for it's your attack. Sorry, G5.
Yeah, I don't know whether. Well, I mean, this room presumably is. I mean, even if we're not directing the hose at people, presumably the room is filling up with.
Yeah, and they've taken they've all taken 3 points of lethal damage from that already.
So I'm just going to carry on. So this guy's running away, so I'm going to attack that guy again.
Yeah.
But first of all, obviously, I'm going to say, "What's that over there?" Less convincingly this time. But,
yeah, he's starting to wise up to this sort of thing.
Yeah, this is only the second time I've done it on him. On this guy.
So maybe there is something there this time. You never know.
You never know. No.
Oh, not today, sir.
Yeah, so, well, in that case, I'll
Today.
just... What is his defense? Oh, 6 or so.
6, yeah.
Okay, well, 6.
You can remember you can use Pyros to increase your stats if you want to.
Actually, well, willpower. Even with willpower, we're going to be lucky. Do you know what? No, I will. No, I am going to use the willpower. So, if you'll say modifier -3, that should do count for the willpower and miss.
S1.
Well, I'm dead.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm pretending to be dead, but I'll ask a question on my... There's perfected reflexes, it's reflective, but it's a 3-dot distillation, so I'd have to kind of power it up and have it ready to use, or...
Oh, yeah, well, you'd either have to have it powered up or have an Azos of 3. So you can spend it all in one go.
So if I power it up, if I start powering up but I don't use it, then points wasted, or because what I'm thinking
I think you can't do anything else with Pyros other than that. But I suppose you could. I think there is some punishment if you hold it for too long.
Okay, so I'm going to hold it very briefly. I'm just thinking I might power up, and in the next round I'll have a defense of 9, and I can dodge with 8 again as success rolls. I might just combat roll the fuck out of it.
Right. Fair enough.
Okay, yeah. So I'm powering up.
Right. Well, you can see he's not.
I'm starting to crackle, so you might get an idea that I'm going to do something good.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you can see your friends could well be about to sort you out, and he's not killing. He's not. He's just kind of prodding you with his gun on his foot. So yeah, if you act dead, he's going to accept it. This guy, the guy, he's still got his wits about him, so he's going to try and shoot you. G5. So yeah, gird your loins. A gun is being fired in your general direction. He's got a 10. It's 1 point of lethal damage to you.
Lethal, that's the second thing, isn't it?
Yeah. These guys realize that you're blocking their path. So I think they're just going to drop their guns and put their hands up in surrender. Please don't kill us. Please. We're so close to death anyway.
Let us enjoy our last moments without combat.
Yeah, so it's your attack. What do you do? Do you spare their lives? Now think about your milestone. This is obviously isn't the only opportunity.
No, it's a breaking point. A breaking point would be to
let them go when.
No, I fire up the electricity. I do what I've powered up to do. There's no point in powering up and not doing something.
No, right. Give everyone. It's going to be everyone in that area, I think.
Yeah. Let's give everybody a bit of a spark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Let's take.
Does the number of successes mean anything? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's the number you heal. So, I see. I think it must be. Is it lethal or is it bashing damage? I think it's lethal because it's whatever. Do you know? Either of you, is it?
Sorry.
Whatever it
it's
does.
Lethal.
Right.
Yeah, it's lethal, man.
Yeah.
Is that going to heal me as well? Is this some sort of AOE thing you do?
Yeah, he's powered up the whole thing, so you'll survive. The two people running away sort of get electrocuted and drop to their knees. Actually, those two guys are okay, but that actually he probably has been chasing you, so they get a bit of a zap as well. And then end of the round, they are going to take their poison damage from this. You can see the guys lay on the ground like they've got a little trickle of blood coming from their ear now, as they've been lasered and poisoned and stabbed near to death. I think this might be getting a bit much for the other guys as well in the room. But no, it's back round to you. You've healed 2 now, S1.
Okay.
You lay on the ground. Sorry, G5. It's your first.
Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I mean, what can I do? What would I roll to wrestle the gun out of this guy's hand since he is stood right in front of me?
A strength and a brawl, I think.
Oh God, I haven't got brawl.
He's not looking good though, so I reckon if you did it now, yeah.
Would it be so? It's just like a contested strength.
Yeah.
Roll? Well, I've got my brawl, but we can try it. Let's dance.
Go on. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna roll it again because obviously you've seen that he's rolled nothing. So if you roll yours, let's dance. Oh no, he keeps hold of his gun. I'm afraid. And that might. What about? Sorry, S1. Now it's you.
So the guy who was prodding me while I was pretending to be dead.
Mm-hmm.
A quick dexterity brawl to sort of twist the gun out of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you lay on the floor. Oh, I suppose. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, strength and brawl. That's what I said for my guy, so it'll have to be the same, I think.
Oh, I was going for more of a twist in motion than a...
But you are surprising him, so he's only going to get a chance roll at this.
Right, strength
Definitely
and
sounds
brawn.
like an accepted Krav Maga technique.
Oh.
I don't know whether we're skilled in that sort of thing.
Oh.
Roll it again because it's oh.
Oh.
He's got one success.
Oh.
Oh no, he keeps his gun as well. Right, well, on that note, they're each going to give you a quick blast.
Right, well, as a reflexive action, I was powering up my ass off or whatever. I'm using my perfected reflexes. It gives me 9 defense.
Right. Well, I'll roll it in a second. Just give us a minute.
Yeah, quick 9 defense, man. I reckon I just bend my body, man, in a just perfectly around the barrel. Or just get blown to smithereens. Yeah, damn, mate. What lethal have you guys took, or are you two both alright?
I've just stepped into the room, man, just giving people a bit of a shock.
Well, I'd only taken one lethal, and then it got healed. So I'm actually on full, but I've only got 5. I've only got 5 in my health bar though, so I'm
Right.
puny compared to you guys.
Well, things could look worse.
Right. So, what was your defense? Did you say S1?
9.
Right. Okay. So this is a chance roll for him. He misses. G5. He's gonna shoot you. Let me just see how his health boxes are. Oh no, he's still fairly healthy. Oh, sorry, it's more than that. So he's got a 9. 3 lethal to your G5.
Ouch! Oh, that hurts.
And I think S2, these two chaps are gonna. Well, one of them's gonna come in the door and try and grapple you. What's your defense?
It's almighty 4 now, I believe. Let me just double check that. I've been pumping it up on the sly.
Right. Well, he's got 1 die. It's not a chance die.
Yeah, 4.
Right. He's only got 1 dice, so he's fucked up there.
There's chance, man. There's chances.
S2.
Right. I'm gonna.
These two guys are surrendering, and this guy's still.
Sorry, who's surrendered?
The guys to the left and right of you.
These guys.
Yeah.
Right.
This
guy's a bit of a grappler, right?
Yeah, he's trying to wrestle. He's trying to be a hero.
I might just give him a bit of a shock then.
All right.
Let me just knock off my pyros.
That ignores defense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Let's just ignore the defense, my friend. I'm sorry, it's very rude of me, but.
Oh, it's I didn't like that. Why?
That's +1, I think, isn't it, as well?
Oh, right, yeah, because of plus how much pyros you put into it. Well, you can't. I think. Can you not decide now how much you pump in if you want to?
No. This is just this is the lower one.
Right. Right. Well, in that case, let's see how is he.
Oh no, sorry, I've used 2 Azoth in it, haven't I? So yeah, it would have to been that one. Yeah, because I've pumped. I've clicked. Yeah.
Well, no, you pumped the one you did pumped up. You did last turn when you did the area of effect one. But if you want to do more damage, you can choose to put more Azoth into the touch one. So it's up to you. Do you want to put more?
I have done it. I've rolled it with the 2 Azoth already.
Right. Fair enough. Well, his Right now, he's
Oh, I see. Yeah, I choose. Yeah, I'm with you. But
Yeah.
yeah.
well, he's girded his loins and he's standing fast. You won't take me that easily, you robot scum.
Right.
G5, you've got the guy who's just shot you.
Yeah, I'm going to try and wrestle the gun out of his hand again. I mean, this time I'm going to put some willpower into it.
Right.
Strength, brawl, and a bit of willpower.
His defense is 6.
Is it?
That's how we did it last time?
Yeah, but for brawling.
Yeah.
Oh right, I didn't realise. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, look at that over there. I say, and this is the third time I've done this now, isn't it? So you never know. Hey, look at that.
Oh right, yeah. You pulled the gun out of his hand.
Well, no, sorry, that's the cheap shot.
Oh,
so that's to yeah. So he needs to roll this thing.
I see. Right, of course, yeah. That's why we've been ignoring defense, isn't it? He needs to roll his
wits and composure.
He's got 1 success, so
roll again.
Again. He's got 1 success.
Hang on a second. Oh, I think I was quite lucky with that one there. No.
Right.
Oh, well.
He keeps hold of it. Well, he's actually, you could still roll to get the gun out.
Yeah. So that was just a cheap shot. So he's not fooled, but I'm still going to try and brawl and with the wits. So it's a -3. Oh God, I've got wound penalties and everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's not very successful. But he is still dying, though, isn't he? Because
he's yeah, he's not looking good. I mean, his eyes. Actually, he's looking worse than that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's not looking good. S1, you did get the gun out of his hand, didn't you?
No.
Oh, well, it's your attack again. He's seen that you're not alive, though. So he's ready with his defense. But it's your attack, sorry. It's this guy.
I'm going to have to lightsaber him. And I'm going to put... Oh, God, I'm wounded as well. Hang on. I've got issues. Right, yeah, so -1. Right, so I'm going to put 2 Pyros and a willpower into the attack. So that'd leave me on -1, but I'm wounded, so I'm -2. Right, okay. I'm going to swing it in with the lightsaber. Okay. Oh, 4.
Right. You chop him across the chest and a big spray of blood goes up the wall and he collapses screaming. The life hasn't all left him, but it's, as much as his friend next to him it has. It's basically they're on aggravated damage now, these 3. Right, so it's their attack. There's only this guy that's fighting you, G5, who's still got any fight left.
With fighting, I'm not. I'm a lover, not a fighter. What can I say?
Yeah, he's not even got any wound penalties yet. So now another blast from his. Oh,
ow! Oh, hang on. This is where I go down.
Yeah, take 5 lethal.
Right. Okay. So what does that mean?
If you,
over.
Any over becomes aggravated damage.
2,
So how many boxes did you have left?
3. Whoops.
3
4,
boxes.
5. 1 second. Right. So, yeah, I've just got 2 boxes left before I am just dead completely.
How many? Sorry.
Just 2 boxes left before I'm dead completely.
Right. Okay.
So I've got 3. I've taken 3 points of aggravated damage.
That's a manly amount of damage.
Yeah.
Right, S2, your guy's trying to grapple you again. And your defense is 10. He's got 1 success. He's got hold of you.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's grabbed you in a bear hug from behind.
Oh no, this is ungainly.
Right, it's your attack though.
Right, well, I'll just give him a sparking.
Yeah, it might not have been a good idea for him to do that, really, was it?
Yeah, I need to give him a bit of a sparking.
How many pyros were you putting into that?
I'm going to put 2. Put 1 in. So it's 3 damage. See how it goes with that.
Right. Yeah, he immediately lets go and drops to his knees. Right. So back round. There's one very. Oh no, there's. What this guy's making of it all. Thunder corridor. How's his will hanging up now? He's seeing people dying. No, he's. Yeah, no, he's hanging on. So he's good to go. Peter, what's happened to you? I will avenge your death. G5.
G5 going to do what G5 possibly should have done a while ago. And that is, I'm going to cast Impenetrable Shell on myself. Which, yeah, probably should have thought of that earlier on. But, you live and learn. Oh, hang on a second. Stamina 1 survive. Stamina survival. Let me just double check that I've not increased those and not updated. Stamina. Where's my stamina 1? Survival 1. Yeah.
And G5, I seem to recall you having a very similar ability in another game. I'm not deploying it as well until it was too late. And yet you say we live and learn.
The CPU, man.
It's the dramatic
CPU error, man.
The dramatic effect. I mean, it would be boring if if it just...
Yeah.
It's what the fans want, man.
Absolutely. So I'm pumping some wits into this, and it is. Oh, right. I really should have done this earlier because that means I now have this impenetrable shell for the whole scene.
Oh, right.
Which is this is a 2/4, whatever that means. We talked about that.
Right. Yeah. So it absorbs 2 bashing damage or 4. So he would still have hurt you, but not as bad.
Yeah. So it's a 2/4 armor rating, and yeah,
Cool.
even for bullets.
Right, S1. The 2 guys in front of you have lost the fight, and then there's only this guy and this guy still putting up a fight.
I'm going to pick up this guy's rifle
and
burst this guy.
Right, yeah. Give us a dexterity and firearms.
Right, now I'm pretty good at this. And he doesn't get his defense, does he?
No.
That's always nice.
All right. He goes down. Oh. Yeah, he goes down, and there's a bit of a squelch of blood. He's again, like with all of them, there's life still in their eyes, but no fight left in them.
Mm-hmm.
This guy he's gonna push his friend aside and leap there and try and grapple. No, he's not trying. He's going to try and shoot you, S2. So he's not one of the good police. Well, one of the well-trained police. So he just misses. He just fires up the wall. It's your attack then, S2. The guy's just shot the air next to your head. Not him, though. This guy. You're on mute, S2.
CPU error, man. There's a lot of processing issues.
Right, so did you get that? This guy just
Yeah, I
shot
could
me.
hear you, man. You couldn't hear me.
Right, so did you hear me saying, what do you do?
This guy here, is this the guy I just electrocuted?
No, he pushed his friend out the side, and then he stepped in front and
And
shot
then came
at
in
him.
and shot me. Right, so
Yeah,
he
and now it's your
wants
attack.
electrocuted now.
No.
Yeah, okay. There's some
Which
play
one
ups
of you
to
has a
propeller heads,
dog?
man.
Who's about to get attacked by a dog?
It's a wild beast outside, man. It barks at this time.
All right.
It's goes fucking sick by the sound of it. That you can hear it. Right, that's a couple of pyros into that for him.
All right, so that's 3, is it?
Oh shit!
Right.
I'm almost out of pyros.
Sets his teeth on edge, and yeah, he breaks his will. Right, so you're basically surrounded by. Oh, hang on a second. He screams for help as he does. There's 2 more guys at the end of that have suddenly twigged. Shit, it's been drowned out by the alarm, but now they've suddenly realised, hang on, there's screams of death coming from down the end of the corridor.
Shouldn't have they already evacuated the building now?
Please. No. Well, they haven't.
Planning to bugger each other, man.
Well, these are the police that came to find you.
All right, the buggering police.
Yeah.
This is a different game.
Got to pass the time.
Yeah. Right, so yeah, they're going to start making their way down the corridor. So G5, what are you doing?
Dying mostly. Right, so just remind me, what's this guy doing?
I'll tell you, these are all dying basically. They're all aggravated damage, and they've got no fight left in them. So, what are you doing with them? Are you taking them prisoner, killing them, letting them bleed out painfully?
I think just leave the pipes pumping the gas out in the room and let nature take its course.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds about. I don't feel too terrible about that. Mostly just lamenting the fact that I'm dying.
Well, like I said, there are still these 2 fully.
Yeah, in fact,
we're going to have to deal with them.
What I'm doing is I'm looking around the room with an investigation roll or something for electrical sockets that I can stick my fingers in.
Oh yeah, that's an idea.
Right.
Investigation, intelligence investigation?
Yeah.
Or wits investigation? Which?
Go to wits and investigation.
Yeah, that's good.
See what you can find.
I'll help you with that, man. Let me help.
Cool.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, nice. Let's get +3 to that.
Nice. I needed the +3. Oh shit! Yeah, because I've got massive wound penalties. I'm just sort of like going around the room, pissing ichor out everywhere or whatever it is that we made of.
There's a fuse box about there.
But where? Sorry, do that again.
Sort of the top of room 3 there.
Cool. I will stumble over there and stick my and rip it up. Well, yeah. Well, I have to rip the cover off or something. Or
Are you closing this door as well?
that'd be an idea.
Right. So you close this door. You can all make your way over to. Do you need any healing S2, or are you still looking reasonable?
No, I'll stand by the door.
Right. If you close the door, I'm gonna guess that S1 wants to. Right. I'm gonna just put these to one side so they're not. Actually, let's go. You're not letting these guys heal. They're just going to get gassed to death slowly.
I think they're just going to get slowly gassed, yeah.
Right, so these guys are getting slowly gassed. This door is closed. Here, that's where your electricity is. Now, this guy as well, he's just going to bleed out. And, the last remnants of electricity scorch him. There's also this guy that was doing nothing. So this is the team there doing whatever they're doing outside. You can't see, and you can get in and electrocute yourself and get yourself a heal. S1 assumed that this door's been closed, and there's G5's found a fuse box to power himself up for.
Okay, can I have a tickle of the fuse box as well?
Yeah.
How much health does it give back?
Well, it depends on how long you stay there. How much health do you need between you?
I need lots.
I've got 5 lethal I need to sort out.
What about you, D5?
Well, 5 lethal and 3 aggravated.
Right. So you're going to need to stay there for a good few minutes each.
A few days, man.
So yeah, as you heal yourself up, G5, as you take hold of the wires, that's when you can hear from the outside of the door, surrender. We've called for backup. Just turn yourselves in. Let yourselves be deactivated.
We'll surrender when backup arrives.
Is there any service tunnels in here? The aircon unit are out.
Give us intelligence and investigate.
Alright. Let's have a go. Ooh.
I mean, there are air vents and places you could crawl to, but you're not sure where they're going to lead.
Right, I'm going to rely on my wits. I've got an idea. Why don't we set the alarm off proper now?
Mm-hmm.
All the doors shut. The gas appears. And we might want to lure them into the room, though. I mean, has anyone got any ability to lure them into the room and then just lock in gas out through the vents? Is that?
I could ask them inside, politely.
Politely,
yeah. Is that what you do? Are you opening the door and, I take it...
Yeah, I open the door and say, yeah, we are ready to deactivate ourselves. Please come in. And then walk back away from them.
Right, yeah, well, that is...
I like where you're starting. That's very good for me.
Do you want me to do a manipulation roll or something?
Yeah, go on. They are going to have some kind of...
Actually, from where I'm stood, how rangy are my arms? Can I keep one finger in the plug socket and use the other one to trigger the... Because that would be very handy for triggering the fire alarm.
Pump a willpower in.
Yeah, you could do.
I will you into this room.
All right. Oh, they got one success. Yeah. They step in. Stay where you are. No funny business.
Beady, 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 beady.
And they all step in. Yeah. Are you touching some of the punch cards and
Yeah,
starting a fire?
yeah.
Was that you shooting at someone, S1? Are
I was
you?
thinking of just shooting a laser blast into the punch cards, so just.
Yeah.
But if G5's got a more subtle way, I'm all for that.
Well, yeah, I'm full of 240 volts at the moment, or is it 110 volts on this planet? I don't know what.
Yeah. It's a lot of volts.
Yeah, a lot of volts that
Yeah.
I might as well utilize.
Yeah. You set it off. The alarm continues to go, but the door slams shut. Let's see if they realise what you're doing in time, or whether they miss their 5-second. Oh, they've got one success.
That's me back in the place.
Right, let's see then. I suppose. Let's. Well, one success. I'm going to say one of them gets out. This guy makes it to the door before the 10 seconds is up. The rest of them get gassed up.
Can we shoot him as he darts for the door?
Yeah, go on then. Give us a shot.
Yeah, I reckon.
I suppose his mates are blocking him, so it'll be -2 to hit, but otherwise he's got no defense from that kind of thing.
Right, I'm -2 to hit him, you say, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if there's any sort of CCTV in this place, man.
I hope not.
We need to be snatching that video, man.
Right, well, he'd already been a bit damaged, so yeah, he's been... That's him finished. He collapses, the door slams shut, and you watch these guys die a very painful, horrible death in front of you.
Well,
and I think we should have a quick break there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I hold the hand of one of them as he dies.
You bastard.
I squeeze his hand.
You
It's
bastard.
okay. It's all right.